I'm Travis Brown with Trek Bicycles, and I'm here to help you set up your new Trek full suspension mountain bike. Today's full suspension bikes are incredibly sophisticated, but they do require a small amount of setup in order for you to get the full potential of performance. You're going to need two tools to properly set up your Trek full suspension bike: a sag meter and a shock pump. Before you do that, download the suspension guide from your Trek website. There you'll find recommended pressures for your rider weight. But remember, rider weight includes you and your gear. First, install the sag meter, and then move the O-ring to the top of the shaft. Then set the pro pedal lever to the off position. This is easily identifiable if the blue lever is pointed away from the drive chain. Now connect the shock pump to your shock. Be sure the threads are fully engaged so that both chambers can receive air. Then inflate to the recommended pressure for your weight. You can find your recommended pressures on the Trek website under your model on the Resources tab. Now you need to cycle the suspension through at least 50% of the travel. This allows both chambers to properly charge. After you've done that, straddle the bike and get on the bike and settle into your regular riding position. It may help to have somebody reset the O-ring on the shaft. Now dismount the bike and see if the O-ring falls within the 10% range on the sag meter. If it's too low, add some pressure. If it's too high, reduce some pressure. It's important to recycle the suspension through its 50% range after each pressure adjustment. Once you've adjusted your sag properly, you can move on to setting rebound. The rebound adjuster is the red knob on your shock. First, turn the red knob fully clockwise into the shock. This is the slowest position. Then dial it out the corresponding number of clicks to the pressure that you've set in the shock. Once this is done, it's time to go out and ride.